Hello, all my wonderful Leo friends. Welcome to your second half of June 16th through 30th, 2020 reading. This is a collective reading for all Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. With that being said, let's move forward into the reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Leos, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed reading. Thank you so much, Divine, for your presence here. Okay, my Leos. Oh, we're going to start off with a big one, the Star card. The Three of Cups. The Seven of Swords. And the Ten of Cups for our core energy here, the here and now. And we have the Page of Pentacles in career and finances over here. In relationship, love life, and spiritual life. Woo, got all tangled up there for a second. Five of Pentacles and Five of Swords. So it looks like your mind's on your money and your money's on your mind. We have the Two of Swords here in the career and finance, which is very strong energy of staying in a place of spiritual energy. Allow yourself to be connected. This is the Seven of Cups, which means blessings and abundance and then some. This is what I call the dump truck load of blessings. And we have the Justice card. So the Justice card is very strong energy of the wonderful focused energy that you've been put forward and making the right decision or the right decision being made. Now, I find when I'm doing these readings, and this is one of the things that comes up together almost, I'd say over 80% of the time, when you get this Two of Swords, you're always going to have this Justice card. Both of these mean something very important. I will talk about that when we get there in a second. We have the Five of Rods, very strong energy of conflict and or indecision. This can be confusion as well as being in a place of having to overcome a challenge. So you're not by yourself, so this is a good sign. You're not in the battle alone. You're not being ambushed or attacked. It's more of a word service. There may be some shouting, but there may be some words that aren't very much appreciated in public, but that's not necessarily the end of the world for you. It also can mean just having a hard time putting your finger on something or getting something done. It may seem like more of a dirge at this moment to try to make things happen, like your feet are stuck in cement. Now, we have the Star card, which is a spiritual breakthrough moment. This is a big deal. This is the universe saying yes to your soul's desire. The Star card is the Aquarius Major Arcana. It's also your soul going supernova, having an enlightened moment, a growth spurt, as it were. And then you've got your third eye lit up here. So this is definitely a big deal in your life path, and something that's part of your journey is coming up or showing up. We have the Three of Cups, which is the universe tipping the cups of abundance and love and healing in your behalf. These three little angels, little seraphim, are tilting these cups to fill your cup to overflowing. As that happens, you're ready to move forward with whatever it is you've got planned here, whatever your journey entails. This is letting go of what no longer serves you, releasing something that you're carrying with you that you no longer need, and you're allowing yourself to move forward with experience. Now, this can mean packing and moving. It can be moving from house to house. It can be moving from job to job. It can be releasing something as simple as some clothes out of your closet. Okay, it can be purging that. Whatever it is brings harmony back into your house, and it's maybe actually moving to a new home or buying a new home. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after, so it's bringing all that harmony back together in the household. That's your core energy in those four cards. So So we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is a financial offer being extended, someone making an offer or gesture toward giving you the money you need, whether it's a loan for a house or it's a new employment, okay? They're giving the financial agreement papers. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. Now, when the Five of Pentacles shows up, it shows a little bit of a waver, right? You feel like there's suddenly a little lag time, or you feel the energy kind of pull away from what you're trying to do. This just means that it's being worked on, and it may take a minute. There may be a wait time, so don't panic. They may say, I'll get back to you tomorrow, and they don't get back to you till the next week. Don't lose your mind over it. Just stay focused and keep your energy attached to the outcome, not the in-between part. You just want the right outcome. It doesn't matter if it's today or next week. Now we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is saying, don't quit 5 minutes before your miracle, my darlings. This is saying, hang in there. And I know it's been a long, hard battle, and we've fought the good fight, but don't give up your position now. You've gained all this ground, so don't back off and give up just because nothing seems to be happening. You've got 3 fives here. That's a big deal. It's all about change. So we receive that energy and we move forward. Now, in career and finance, we have the Two of Swords, which is telling you logic will not serve you. Don't try to outthink yourself here. You've got to go on gut and drive and spiritual, divine intuition here. This is why the eyes are covered with this golden light. The abundance is coming. The Seven of Cups is the absolute onslaught of blessings showing up simultaneously. This is the only caveat to this card, is that it all shows up like just all at once, like just heaps on you. And it may not feel like a blessing. It may feel like a lot of work, but it's necessary, and it is what you're asking for. Then we have the Justice card. Notice a coincidental thing here that's the same. Some synchronicity with the blindfold. Now, instead of the swords, she has beams of light she's using from her palm chakras. And the scales are here. The sun is right here. So she's focused. She's very focused on the outcome. Remember, I said that earlier. Doesn't matter how you get there as long as the outcome works. So she's staying very focused on what she's manifesting for her life, especially in the financial area. So let's see what the clarifiers have to say, my Leos. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all my Leo friends to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed reading. Thank you so much, Divine, for your presence. Six of Swords, moving in the right direction. Three of Cups on the Three of Cups. That's very wonderful. Eight of Rods, new possibilities and endeavors. The Eight of Swords, don't overthink it. Another blindfold showing up. Page of Pentacles. The good old Devil card, which is the Capricorn Major Arcana. This is when you get into the fear. This starts to show up. It's telling you don't think about the fear. Stay focused no matter what's going on behind you or around you. Let all that energy go. It's not for you. You just have to stay focused on your goal. I'm just making a mess of those cards. We have the beautiful energy of this is a special card that comes in this deck. This is the Hanson Roberts, it's like a bonus card for the reader. I use this one because it depicts legal documents or official documents. We have the Five of Cups. Now you have 4 fives out here. And the Seven of Rods. So you have 1, 2. I know you have more than 3 sevens. I'll count them as I go. Hang on. And the underlier is the Archangel Michael. Loving his energy. He's always here as a protector and an obstacle remover. So we start off with the Star card, which is a big fat yes from the universe. You're now going to move forward in the direction of your life goals, releasing the negativity and launching forward with the guidance of the universe to assist you. Maybe launching into a new endeavor, owning a business, starting a YouTube channel. It could be anything. Now we have the Three of Cups, blessings and blessings on top of blessings. So this one depicts them pouring into the cup, and this actually depicts you holding the cup and celebrating. So we love that. So you receive the cup. Blessings aren't any good unless you pick them up and receive them. Now, here's our first 7. There's 7, number 1. 8 of Rods is energy coming in of new opportunities, new blessings, new abundance, all new beginnings. The budding rods symbolize new beginnings. The 10 of Cups, beautiful energy of receiving a happily ever after energy, being very strong in your harmony of your household, which is always better when we have a job and are making good money and everybody's happy and healthy. We have the 8 of Swords. You have 2 8s back to back here. The 8 of Swords is saying, don't get too caught up in overthinking it. You don't have to micromanage the universe, my loves. I know Leos like to make a list and Leos like to make plans, but make your plans flexible. Make multiple lists. Allow yourself to have contingency plans, because it may not go exactly as the way you see it. That doesn't mean it's wrong. So don't let yourself question yourself out of your miracle. Keep your eyes closed so that you can be in a place of wonderful manifestation, so that you don't limit what you receive by your human thoughts, right? What we see with our human eyes, we tend to always imagine that's how it's going to be. Sometimes it's way bigger than we thought, okay? So keep an open mind and allow yourself to use your spiritual sight. You've got another double. This is important. These are double cards on each other. They're not just twice in here. They're on the same card. Page of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles with the 3 of Cups and the 3 of Cups. So this to me says you are getting double offers. This may be a double payment or a double, you may do 2 different things that end up paying off. And if you're selling your house, you may get 2 offers for the house. That's all I'm saying. Could be 2 jobs, two people wanting to pay you, 2 big customers that help. Now, here's where we get into a little bit of a pickle, and we start to fear because we have to wait a second, or we have to wait for the outcome. Sometimes there's a lag time. Like when I started my channel, it took 3 months before I ever really booked a first customer. So you have to be in a place of just keep believing in what you're doing and keep following what you're being told to do. This is fear. This Devil card. It's the Capricorn Major Arcana, but it also stands for self-sabotage and fear. You can talk yourself right, or you know I get the hiccups when I read. You can talk yourself right out of your own blessing if you allow yourself to sabotage your energy, right? You don't, listen, recently I just had a conversation with somebody who said they were afraid of how bad they're afraid of sucking. And I was like, well, but we all suck when we start at something we've never done before. You can't be afraid to be seen as insufficient at something that you've just started, because nobody's ever perfect at something. Even Michael Jordan had to practice. Hello. So we have the 5 of Swords here, which is saying don't give up on what you're doing just because it hasn't shown up yet. Continue to move forward, and don't let yourself get caught up in the extra drama around you. These ships are capsizing or going crazy in this rough water back here. No matter what happens, whether they wreck or they land, he can't do anything from here to save them. He can help them once they get to shore, but if he stops what he's doing, then he's not doing what he's supposed to, and so he loses his thing that he's building, and he can't help them. So there's no point in it. See how his eyes are closed? He's got a very happy little face, and these little ships are pitching and yawing out there because there's a little stormy weather. Well, guess what? They will weather the storm one way or the other. They'll either swim to shore or they'll dock. One or the other. They're not far away, so they'll be able to come in. So we have the Two of Swords, which is where it's telling you to block your logic and allow yourself to be in a place of belief and manifestation and spiritual energy. And there comes some paperwork, official paperwork. Now, when that happens, everything's going crazy now. Oh, we got all this to do. We have to finish this. We have to do that. We have to do that. It's okay. Keep it moving. Just as long as you keep moving forward, it doesn't matter. Just make some progress. We have the Five of Cups, which is where you kind of go, oh, I've got to leave this behind now. I can't believe it's finally time to make this change. It's okay. You've been working for it this whole time. Don't linger in the past. Look for the future. There's a castle waiting for you right here on the hill. Hello. Hello. I am the new owner of the castle. We have the Justice card, which is the beautiful energy of absolute focus and determination of this Seven of Rods. So the Seven of Rods is a beautiful energy. So you've got the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Rods, the Seven of Swords. I thought you had, yep, right there. And there's one more seven, I thought. Maybe not. You guys can figure this out when you watch it. You can count. Many blessings to you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, Saturday we're having a beautiful light activation to help get rid of all this crazy energy we've been going through for the past 3 months. So it's the solstice. It's a big energy. There's a solar eclipse on that day. There's all kinds of wonderful astrological energy, and it's good for clearing. So let's have fun together on Saturday. It's free to everyone, and I'll be putting more online for that event if you want to participate. So many blessings to you all. If you want to email me about it, email me and I'll give you the details. You can see my email below in the description. I've got everything there that you need. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, everybody. Namaste.